Questions for Coach. We'll start on the right.
Tracy Myers, NHL.com. We've talked about Joe Pavelski plenty so far, but when you get to that point of the game, power play and seeing him in that spot, just what are the thoughts going through your head that he's so clutch again?
Yeah. Well, he's ageless, you know. He just, what do you say about him? I mean, I've seen it. I've seen that movie, you know, over and over again, never gets old. But he lives for those moments, and, you know, he wants to be in those situations, always has, and delivers, you know, almost every time.
Left side, third row.
Joseph Hoyt, Dallas Morning News. You talked about controlled desperation before this game. How much did Jason Robertson kind of personify that today?
Yeah. Well, we talked at the beginning of the series, you know, that he's going to have to start to score, and when he does, you know, he started the season on a 25-something game scoring streak. So when he gets hot, he's capable of scoring every night, and you know, he looks like he's feeling it right now. So we want to keep him that way.
Stay on the left.
Pete Patrick from RDS.
Patrick.
Jake Ottinger mentioned that it was very tough for him mentally to not be able to contribute to the success of his team in the past game. How would you rate the way he rebounded, not only with the saves tonight, but mentally, the battle he had to go through?
Yeah, great response. Jake's been that guy all year. You know, I've said that. Every time our team stumbled, every time he's had a stumble, his response has been exactly like it was tonight. So I had no doubt that's what we were going to get, and you know, I don't think you've seen the best of him yet. I think he's starting to heat up here too.
Right side, second row.
Greg Wyshynski, ESPN. You said last game that the beginning of Game 3 did not go as you couldn't have scripted it any worse. I don't think this beginning went by the script either for you.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to see them not have things spiral after giving up an early goal like that?
Yeah. I just, you know, we had a great mindset tonight. We had great energy. We had great focus. You know, I don't feel like, you know, we don't feel like we should have been down 3-0. You know, self-inflicted Game 3. Game 2, you know, we had that game in our control and found a way to lose it. So we wanted to make sure that we took care of business, and we did. And you know, now you got to go do it again.
Up front.
Sakis of The Athletic. Hey, Pete. When Jason Robertson is going, I know we've asked you this before, but, you know, especially in the playoffs now, what is he doing that allows him to get all those shots on goal, scores, all that stuff?
Well, if I knew that, we would practice it and teach it and bottle it up. But you know, he's a special athlete. That's a special skill to be a scorer. And you know, but when he's feeling it, like I said, he looks like a totally different player, you know, and that's what he's feeling right now.
Left side.
Matt Engel, Fort Worth Star-Telegram.
Matt.
Getting a penalty sometimes in a playoff game isn't easy. Did it cross your mind at all that in that overtime that you may not get that call?
I don't know if you never know, but I think the referees want to get it right. It was a clear high stick. You know, I think it would be the same on the other side of it. You want them to look. You know, I think I talked yesterday about the major to Jamie Benn. You want them to have the ability to call the major, to look at it, to decide whether it is. So I think it's the bottom line is you want them to make sure they get the call right, and they got the call right.
We'll do 2 more questions. Right side, third row.
Ben Sutter, BSU Network. Ivan wasn't able to be here, but he wanted me to ask, how's that bite of the elephant?
Doesn't taste real good, but we'll keep biting. Great line. It was a great line. Yeah.
Up front, last question.
Mike Eichert, DallasStars.com. How important were the contributions of guys like Olofsson and Delandria? And you did have to scramble a lot, and Jamie wasn't here, so it just seems like they really helped a lot.
Well, I mean, you know, you take two top 6 wingers out of your lineup and you plug 2 guys in, and I thought everyone picked up the slack. We got some great contributions from everybody that jumped in the lineup, including Olofsson, and you know, we moved some guys around in the lineup. Glendenning came back in, gave us a great game. So that's part of depth this time of year.